We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs Baseball on the Show. Next. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
So digging in now, number 29, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Tuckman is there. One pitch, one out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 1-1 home. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The shortstop, number 44.
Ready now, De La Cruz. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, down.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate, Christian Encarnacion. De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Again, another foul ball. Now a move over to first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Connor Phillips will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
At the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
A 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Happ is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And the 3-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. In the air now, out to right field. Fraley is there, 1 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He does so many things for this club, but the one category that jumps out to me when you look at all of his stats, he leads the National League in runs scored. When you do that, you're doing some very special things for your team.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Popped up. De La Cruz is there for it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
One 0 count. Here it is, and he fouls this one off. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Number 29 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, Jake Fraley. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The pitch.
No, that's low.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Standing in now, Jonathan India. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Called strike 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Drilled to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. In is Joey Votto now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. None left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The next Cub up, Jeimer Candelario. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Digging in, Nico Horner. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Misses, that's ball one. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1 over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Mike Tauchman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is returned. Ready now for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 0-1, here it comes.
1-1.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 29.
Ready for another chance. Number 29. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. High chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he got him. So the base is empty here with one away, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat.
Hendricks.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Behind 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Now here it comes. Got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Ian Happ stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1-1. Here it comes.
Count is 2-1.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll step on the bag himself. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a drive out to left center field. Through first and hustling for second. The throw is wild and it gets away.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
In now, De La Cruz batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Turned on down the line, and that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Christian Encarnacion is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. high in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Settling in now, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this will bang up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter number 2, second base.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. A man at third with one away. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-1.
That's bullshit.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about it.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dira, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
He's really working him away this at-bat, but it's smart because there's a big hole over there on the right side with the first baseman holding the runner.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Three runs already home here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Connor Phillips. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batting, number 29.
At the plate now, number 29. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, this 4th inning has really been a struggle for him. Nothing seems to...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Stepping up now, number 7. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much. Leading off the inning, Suzuki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He popped out at his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
All even now, 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Full count still. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No runs, no hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. One and one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike. In now for the Reds, De La Cruz. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Christian Encarnacion is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air out to center field. Tauchman will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Into the box now, Jake Fraley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Number 36 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. And a dive, but he's back in. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Candelario is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan India. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. India backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting. Center field.
So stepping in, Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Number 29 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. And that misses ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is ready for another shot now. Jonathan India, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Votto is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Stevenson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, he failed to pull a bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. He loses him on ball 4. In now, Connor Phillips. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday. Miles Mastrobuoni is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Check the swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strike out there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Grounded to short, right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Standing in,
Number
Suzuki.
27.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
2 balls and a strike. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now back. First baseman.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. One ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Luke Little is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 29. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Suzuki moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting. Number 7.
Striding in once again, number 7. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Jake Fraley comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Daniel Valencia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-2, full count. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Joey Votto is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. 2 down, runners at first and second. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Connor Phillips stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in, and he'll go the short way to retire. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty, and this is where you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Chopper foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Runner goes for second, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He'll try it again from first. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch on its way, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now.
The batter, the center fielder.
Stepping in, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Keenan Thompson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Number 29 is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now batting, number 7. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's the second out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, De La Cruz. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Daniel Duarte is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in, Mike Tauchman. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real. I want all the close ones.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Pete Armstrong will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Pete Armstrong.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in one. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One out and a runner on second base. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Pops this one up. Votto calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Number 72 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Christian Encarnacion. 1-0 the count. Here it comes.
Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Left side, scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Fraley. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. Swanson picks it up, and there are 2 away now.
Next to Cincinnati.
Now at the plate, Jonathan India, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Suzuki starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dansby Swanson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. India is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like everyone had a